A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is your premier harness racing selection show in KZN that's proudly brought to you by Gallop TV. Of course, it's got speed, it's got quality, and it's got precision. Of course, we're going to be taking you through the usual Gloucester Park race meeting this Friday that's scheduled to take place on the 2nd of August. And as always, we've got a very accomplished trainer driver on the line, Aldo Kodapasi, all the way from Western Australia in Perth, and he's going to be taking us through his selections and previews, and we do really look forward to that this week, Friday. We missed out last week due to one or two small technical difficulties, but we're back in action this week. Good day, Aldo. How are you doing?
I go very, very well, Devon. Thank you. How's yourself?
Yeah, everything going very well, thanks. And before we get into the selections and previews for this race meeting on Friday, I must congratulate you on your recent wins. Absolutely outstanding, especially last week. You had a big day on Friday.
Yeah, we've had a few things go our way, and it was a good night for winners Friday and another winner on Tuesday. So, yeah, as they say, you got to ride the wave while it happens.
Yeah, I can tell you the boys were shouting the roof off in the office watching that race on He's Sam on Tuesday. Top class drive there. Well done.
I think he's definitely one for punters to follow going forward. He's a very serious horse, and he's going to win a lot better races in that race.
I've noticed that there has been quite a bit of rain in Perth recently, Aldo.
Yeah, we've had a fair few fronts coming in, and it's been very much needed. Hopefully it's getting into the country up in the wheat belt where it's really needed badly, but it's been hanging around the coast mostly, which is good in one sense, but we really needed to get out into the country more so the farmers out in the deep country can get their crops up and going.
No, that's very, very good. And your recent wins last Friday as well as Tuesday, that just must keep the stable on a high. I mean, those type of days don't come all the time.
No, it helps when the alarm goes off and in the morning it helps you get out of bed. And, yeah, it's always good to have a winner and makes all the hard yards definitely worthwhile.
Well, I've been there with Aldo. I've done that. It really takes a lot. People don't understand the time and effort, the work that goes on behind the scenes to get these kind of results. And Aldo, you're currently sitting on 1,499 winners. Just one more to go to reach that milestone mark. Yeah,
we're getting that every bit closer. So one more step, and then we'll hit that 1,500 mark. So very close, and hopefully we can get it done in the next week. I've got a few drives coming up over the next week, and hopefully we can get it done then.
Yeah, well, you have all the support from us here in South Africa, all the racing fans, the followers, myself. We wish you everything with the best when it comes to that.
Thank you very much.
Let's get straight into the action. This week, Friday at Gloucester Park, the jackpot kicks off in race number 5. It will close at 12:58, and Aldo has got 4 selections for us in the first leg of the jackpot. That slide's going to come up on screen any moment now. 1, 7, 11 and 12 are those numbers in the first legs. We'll start with number 1. What are the odds, Aldo, our old friend?
Going very well, this horse. We had him as a best bet a few weeks back and he won, and then he come out and won the week after at big odds. Very smart horse, great front runner, got great gate speed. I think he should be holding up in this race, and you'll give him some cheek out in front. Vegas Strip's a very nice horse, and if barrier draws are reversed, I'd say he'd be the one to beat, but definitely one of the odds in Vegas Strip. I think they'll be fighting it out for some time in this race, and that's why I put a couple of swoopers in off the back line. If they do go to war and and it turns to a swoopers race, you got those couple of swoopers sitting just off them that could play a part late.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. Plenty of confidence coming through there for number 1. That is What Are the Odds. We have followed this horse in the past and he has delivered for us. And there is a massive draw swing around this time around. Hence, Aldo is going with number 1, What Are the Odds? Number 7, Vegas Strip, is a very smart individual but does have a little bit of a wideish draw. And you heard from Aldo, we're backing it up with the 2 roughies there. That is number 11, Blaze On, and number 12, Hail St. Louis, who could be the swoopers. So if you're playing an exacta or a trifecta, throw that in, because if these run a place, if these two end up running a place, you could get a healthy dividend on offer. Moving on to the next leg of the jackpot, which is race number 6. Aldo, you've gone with 3 selections here, 12, 10 and 2.
Yeah, this is a very hard race. It's such an even race. Just gone for the class runner in Celestio Machucha. Really caught my eye a couple of times, and I think he's just going to have probably a little bit too much class for these horses. Though Stuart McDonald was supposed to drive it, and he's jumped off onto Ruben's Plight, so that's a good guide as well. And then you got Franco Weston, who's going to be sitting just off them and can sprint very quickly. So very hard race. There's a number of these horses can win. It's a very even field, but I think these 3 are probably going to be the main players.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. This is a very, very tricky contest. The 3 numbers he's gone with is numbers 12, 10 and 2. Of course, we're hoping that number 10, Franco Weston, can arrive at big odds there, and it could boost the trifectas and exactas. But play race 6 with a little bit of caution. Aldo did say it looks very, very open. Moving on to race number 7 on the card, which is the penultimate leg of the jackpot, the second last leg. 3 selections here, numbers 1, 4 and 8.
Yeah, I've gone after one horse in this race. I really like him. He's a big, strong, bold, front-running type of horse. I think he'll hold up early, and he'll just give him something to chase. But Delhi guys, I've got a lot of respect for them, but I just think Aiden's horse will be the one to beat. I think he's going to have just too much class for them. I think he'll get an easy lead, and that'll probably be the telling factor in the end of the race, with that soft lead time, and that'll help him hopefully hold off the others.
Well, if you're looking for the minimum spend and you're on a budget to play this jackpot, you heard from Aldo, plenty of confidence coming through there for number 1. Aiden De Campo is the trainer driver. Yes, Aldo has backed those numbers up with numbers 4 and 8, but if you're looking to go light, you can probably banker the class runner, which is number 1, that is Menemsha. So just take a look at that. Number 1, Menemsha, for Aiden De Campo being the trainer driver. If you want to go light, you could probably take a chance and banker that. Moving on to the last leg of the jackpot, which is race number 8. We've got horses 3, 10 and 7. Let's start with number 3, Aldo.
Yeah, this is a major drop in class for Radosi. Coming out of what he has been racing in, so I just think he's got the speed to probably find the front here. If not, he'll be up on the speed. It's just a drop in class for him. I think this looks like a really good race on paper for him. Though he's not in great form, many of the others in this race aren't either. And so I just think he's got the class, and I think the class will come to the top come Friday.
Well, there you heard it from Aldo. Plenty of confidence coming through once again for another runner there. That is number 3, Rodasi, for Deborah Lewis being the trainer. Debbie Lewis and Chris Lewis, the driver, does pack plenty of class and could take some beating here. And we've backed that up with horses 10, that is Barbados, as well as number 7, Johnny Lombo, in the last leg of the jackpot. So we'll recap those numbers for you very quickly. Those jackpot numbers, it's going to cost you 108 Rand, 1, 7, 11 and 12, by 12, 10 and 2, by 1, 4 and 8, by 3, 10 and 7. That's going to cost you a total of 108 Rand. And of course, if you watch the show very closely, you can go a little bit lighter in 1 or 2 legs depending on that budget. Now, that best bet, we're saving the best for last. It comes up in race number 9, and it is number 2, Adi by the Seaside. You can talk us through that best bet, Aldo.
Yeah, look, she's just all class, this horse. Great mare, probably one of the best mares in WA. And I just think she's just got too much class for these runners. She's going to be a definite player in the big mares races later in the year. So definitely a horse for people to be following. And she'll be short, but I think she should be winning. So definitely a horse to be following.
Well, Aldo has been in great form with the best bets recently and is gone for number 2 in race number 9, Ardi by the Seaside, one of the better horses in Western Australia currently. Take note of that. Packs plenty of class, and Aldo says that she could have too much class for this field. That is the best bet that comes up in race number 9. That is horse number 2. So we've gone through the jackpot, we've gone through the best bet. And Aldo, thanks very much for your time and effort, and we wish you everything of the best come this weekend with your drives at Northam, because you'll be looking to crack that 1,500 wins.
Much appreciated. Thanks for your time.
No problem. Thanks very much, Aldo. All the best, hey?
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Thanks to trainer-driver Aldo Kodapasi for providing us with his selections and previews for this Friday, the 2nd of August. We've got plenty of confidence coming through for some horses there, so take note of that. Get involved in this jackpot, and if you're playing this jackpot, good luck to you.